Pineapple Gang is Non-Fungible Wonderful, and I'm back with another Ecomi and Vivi video. We on the balcony, we out in nature, and I'm feeling wonderful, man, so let's get into this. Yo, this video is for the people who have been feeling disappointed and let down by Ecomi, man. You know, right now I believe that there is a lot of confusion going on with certain deadlines not being met. And you know, you got a lot of YouTubers saying, look, man, Vivi is not doing what they need to do. And this is why I'm here to say, you know, you should only invest in what you believe in. So I think that, you know, if you really have a problem, sell now, man. You know, I talked about this before, and I don't think that people should have to be in this type of, you know, investment if they really can't handle the fluctuation. You know, this is something very new. This is NFTs mixed with crypto, mixed with collectibles and metaverse. And, you know, everybody's not built out for that. They don't understand what goes into a project like this. You know, people have made mistakes in this team. And, you know, every time there's a mistake, you know, a lot of people, they just can't handle those mistakes. You know, when they see the price dipping off of something that happened, or, you know, if a collectible comes out the wrong way, there's some people that might be their final straw. And I believe that if you're a person like that, you know, you should definitely sell, because you don't want to, you know, be invested into a company that you feel like you can't really talk to or certain things like that. You know, when it comes to me, so far I've had an amazing experience with Ecomi and Vivi. You know, I've been able to invest. I've been able to see my gains. I've been able to see, you know, my prices on my NFTs rise. And, you know, overall, I've just had a wonderful experience. But there's a lot of people who would get mad at me for saying that. There's people out there who are mad that there are people who are not complaining. They feel like if you don't complain, then you're not addressing the problems. You know, I think that Vivi always tries to do a good job of, you know, addressing their mistakes. If something is going wrong, they speak about it. If something isn't the right way, they speak on it and they try to make it better. They always try to, you know, help out the community in ways that they can. And it might not always be the fastest. And that's why there's a lot of people who, that's why I said they can't handle it right now. And, you know, I don't fold under pressure. I told a lot of people, and I still stay true, I'm diamond hands. You know, when I see a dip like this, I buy it. You know, when I see FUD like this, I ignore it. And it's not I ignore it to the point where I don't listen to, you know, the critical points that people have to say. You know, I've been researching, I've been understanding this project for a long time, and I see how things get pushed back. I see how, you know, they make promises, and sometimes it doesn't go out the way that, you know, a lot of people expect. But, you know, they're doing their best. I think that when it comes to this team, if they could have no mistakes, they would do that. But, you know, I see a lot of other projects out here that don't do what the Vivi team is doing, that hasn't given an opportunity like this to people, and their customer support and their customer service is nothing compared to Vivi. Like with Vivi, you can have a chance on the AMA to talk to them. You can go on Twitter and retweet them, or, you know, comment under them, and they probably will reply. You know, there's a lot of people whose accounts are restricted right now. Vivi has already said, look, we're working on fixing that. There was a couple issues that we needed to address. But, you know, Vivi being as great as it is, a lot of people won't sell. You know, I'm telling people to sell, but there's a lot of people who won't sell. The same people who would create FUD, the same people who would try to tell somebody else how bad of an investment this is, will not sell. And the reason why they won't sell is because they understand where this project really gonna go. They understand what Vivi is doing. And that's why I don't put all my anger on Vivi. They have done so much for me, my family, and a lot of people I know. So I think that, you know, when it comes to fun and when it comes to this investment, there's a lot of people that should sell. You know, for people that's investing and having fun with this, we don't like to see certain things of, you know, people that are invested in a project, but then at the same time, they're saying how it's going to fail. A lot of people are very, you know, counterintuitive with the things that they say. So, you know, when I see videos of like Jihk, like for example, last night, you know, shout out to Johnny Dunn, because he was able to record a crucial moment of these big YouTubers with Graham Stephan, Meet Kevin, and Andre Jihk, and this other dude speaking about, Omi and Ikomi. Andre Jihk right now is down on his investment still to this day. However, he understands the potential. He spoke about a $1 million secret rare Spider-Man, and that's the price prediction that he has for Spider-Man right now. And, when we see CryptoPunks, when we see Bored Apes, when we see all of these NFTs, what we have with Vivi is special. What we have with Vivi is value and history. And, I don't take that for granted. I don't take this position that I'm in for granted. That's why if I have criticism, I address it the right way. I don't go through and start really trying to on everybody that's on the team. These people work around the clock. They have been dropping consistent drops every single week since they started, for the most part, mainly. And if they didn't drop in a week, they made up for it with a double drop in the other weeks. They've been dropping multiple times a week. That's not easy to do. They're working on migrating their whole platform to Immutable X for a better user experience, for a better future for this project. Vivi is doing everything in their power to make sure that they're doing the right thing. And a lot of people will say, oh, bro, you just D-riding, or you sucking up to them. And I see people saying stuff like that, but, everybody has their own perspective. You could be a type of person that maybe this hasn't been the best investment for you. Maybe this hasn't been. So that's what I'm saying. Look, one thing that we all have this option. We all have the option to sell. We all have it. So if you that fed up, you don't have to stick around. However, I understand what's coming, man. I understand the life-changing gains, not only in the crypto, but in the NFT. I understand the power of this community. I understand where we're headed. I understand where my family is headed. And, there's a lot of credible people in this team. Shout out to the team. I'm here to just speak my mind. I started my YouTube channel speaking about what I thought about Vivi and Ikomi, and people like what I had to talk about, and that's what I continue to do. When it comes to issues, we talk about them, we try to get them solved. The team is always working to get it solved, though. They want this project to go as smooth as everybody else. But you have to have compassion. You have to have empathy for these people. Think about what you have. Think about what you have invested in, and don't take it for granted. But, think about it. We all have the option to sell.